was my father's kingdom. Changed everything.
Take him away!
Your Majesty. The people need some kindness.
Stars. Conflicts between Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot have become public knowledge, making the backstage chaos surrounding Disney's live-action Snow White remake one of the most talked-about feuds in Hollywood. What began as reports of a strained working relationship has led to a series of financial and professional consequences. The most notable of them was Gal Gadot's refusal to take part in joint interviews with Zegler, which cost Zegler an estimated $3 million in lost chances and led to the failure of Disney's marketing effort. The dispute reportedly started months ago and was exacerbated by Zegler's outspoken personality and controversial social media statements. Gadot, who is well known for her composed and diplomatic public persona, allegedly advised Zegler to control her posts, particularly those that can be seen as politically controversial. But once Zegler protested and shared promotional materials for the Snow White movie with the hashtag Free Palestine, the situation drastically changed. Since the comment was widely seen as a direct jab at Gadot, an Israeli actress who has openly supported her country, it provoked outrage and deepened the divide between the two nations. For Disney, the timing of this crisis could hardly be more dire. In addition to criticism for its casting decisions and story changes, the studio is also dealing with the aftermath from a very prominent dispute between its two lead actresses. When Gadot, who portrays the evil queen, chose to back out of joint promotional efforts with Zegler, who plays Snow White, important interviews that were planned for prestigious outlets like ABC, Vanity Fair, and IMDb were abruptly interrupted. These interviews were a key component of Disney's $300 million marketing strategy, and their cancellation has left the campaign in ruins. The impact on Zegler's finances has been quite negative. The firm lost the prominence that may have defined its career, in addition to the significant financial loss, about $3 million, caused by the canceled interviews. Being a young actress who is still establishing herself in Hollywood, Zegler's absence from these significant occasions might have a lasting impact on her professional trajectory. Her advocacy and outspokenness have garnered her some sympathy, but she has turned into a contentious figure among fans and the industry at large. The perception that she is difficult to deal with, which has been exacerbated by her feud with Gadot, may be harmful as she searches for future roles. Gadot believes that the decision to retreat was wise and well considered. Since she is one of the most well-known Israeli performers in Hollywood, her vocal support of Israel has drawn both acclaim and criticism. By distancing herself from Zegler and her controversial comments, Gadot has made it clear that she will not associate herself with any actions or statements that might turn off her core fan base. Even if it was bold, this move shows how committed Gadot is to maintaining her polished public image, even if it means sabotaging a big marketing campaign. Every stage of the battle, which has also moved online, is being examined by both fans and insiders. A brief repost from Gadot's official Twitter account, which denounced Zegler for allegedly using political issues to seem more trendy with younger audiences, fueled the flames. Even though the retweet was quickly removed, many people were satisfied that the animosity between the two stars was not unjustified. There have been conflicting responses to the incident. Some have commended Gadot for upholding her beliefs, while others argue that she might have handled the situation more tastefully. Conversely, Disney finds itself in a disadvantageous position. Fans who are angry that a Colombian-American actress was cast as Snow White, who is often represented as a fair-skinned German princess, have been criticizing the studio from the project's inception. The criticism only became louder when Disney announced that it will be replacing the classic seven dwarfs with 7 mysterious creatures. Disney made the decision to substitute computer-generated pictures of the original dwarfs for the live-action actors when the leaked set photos of these figures went public online, describing the details of the set photos, otherwise known as the updates. The Gadot-Zegler battle is just the latest chapter in Snow White's ongoing narrative, which was characterized by these tensions even before the movie's release. The stakes in the movie are really high. Despite having a massive $300 million budget and a disorganized marketing strategy, Disney is having trouble generating positive buzz and attracting viewers. Because of the controversy surrounding the film's feminist reinterpretation, casting choices, and now the widely reported disagreement amongst its performers, fans are skeptical that Snow White will be a box office triumph. Early projections indicate a challenging path ahead, and many individuals have doubts about Disney's capacity to recoup its investment. The dispute between Gadot and Zegler raises more broad questions about the connection between politics, activism, and entertainment, in addition to the immediate repercussions for Snow White. The Snow White drama is a prime example of how easily these initiatives may backfire. Hollywood has always tried to reconcile diversity and inclusion without alienating fans. Because of her advocacy and bravery in speaking out, Zegler has a devoted following. But she has also attracted criticism and controversy that might jeopardize her career. Gadot's decision to avoid Zegler is representative of a broader warning among well-known celebrities to avoid controversial circumstances, particularly those that may jeopardize their image. The issue also shows how fragile the image-based economy of Hollywood is. Gadot was reluctant to acknowledge the possibility that her tight relationship with Zegler may be seen as tacit endorsement of the younger actress's contentious actions and statements. In addition to protecting her reputation, Zegler has been embroiled in the controversy as a result of her calculated withdrawal from joint marketing campaigns. For Disney, the situation is a nightmare. Reports state that the studio is desperately attempting to save the film's marketing campaign and is searching for other strategies to spark interest in a project already beset by negative press. Insiders speculate that Disney may attempt to downplay Zegler's role in future promotional materials by focusing on the overall spectacle of the film and Gadot's depiction as the evil queen. However, it's uncertain whether these efforts will be enough to alter the situation, with just a few months before the film's 2025 release. Ultimately, the argument between Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot is more than just a personality clash. It illustrates the challenges Hollywood is facing in a period of escalating political polarization and shifting audience expectations. Gadot's choice to step away from collaborative promotional efforts has hampered Disney's preparations, but it also highlights the increasingly delicate dynamics of balancing activism and entertainment in the public eye. Both actresses' future careers will likely be impacted by the fallout from this dispute, which also serves as a warning about how seriously Hollywood takes social and political issues, prompting writers and producers to ask themselves how seriously we take our project. Whether Snow White can overcome its challenging production and succeed is still up in the air. But it's clear that the drama in the movie has already irrevocably changed Disney's past, as well as the careers of its two key characters. The battle is a microcosm of the broader problems that the entertainment industry confronts in an increasingly divided society, with all of its personal, professional, and political repercussions.